Hi friends! This is my first time at the Denver Fan Expo. In other words, their version of Comic-Con. Come with me as I check it out, see if it's actually worth going to, and maybe we'll find some cool things. Welcome to the vlog. My name is Nicole, and I'm excited to bring you along this adventure. Okay guys, we are at the Fan Expo here in Denver. It's pretty much Denver's Comic-Con. And first impressions, I was kind of annoyed with the check-in process. They first have you go in, and then you have to scan your ticket, which is on your phone or whatever. And then they hand you a badge. And then on the badge there is a QR code, and you have to then register again through your QR code before entering again. So you're getting scanned twice. I can tell that a lot of the people were kind of annoyed by that. So that, I would say, was the only downside. Was there was a lot of check-in process, a lot of asking for information, and when I feel like they already have your information. So that was the only weird thing. And also the fact that they don't give you a lanyard for free kind of annoys me. You have to pay extra for that. So you just get this. So now I have to carefully make sure I don't lose it. That's probably why they have you check in twice. Maybe in case you do lose it, they have a way of looking you up again. By the way, we're gonna go inside and we're gonna go check out all the cool vendors. Not really expecting a lot in the sense of I'm not here to buy stuff. I'm just here to kind of peruse around and take a look at all the great cosplay and what is here. But other than that, let's get going. So walking in, it goes all the way down there and all the way that way. So I think I'm going to start from the left and make my way through. So they have a lot of Lord of the Rings merch because the Lord of the Rings cast is here to sign autographs and stuff. And then they also have a whole section of anime voice actors here. And then over here is where Artist Lane, and then where you can buy merchandise. So they have Carl Urban and the other characters from The Boys that are going to be here signing. They also have Pauly Shore coming, which I find kind of funny. And then a couple other people that I sadly don't know who they are. I think on the other side is the Lord of the Rings cast. I think they're going to be down that way. I might walk back down that way just to see, but they are not out yet either way. I'm sure they're going to come out later in the day, probably like around noon, because it's almost lunchtime. That's what I would expect. They got the cast of Scream here. There's Skeet Ulrich right there. So Gimli will be here, and that's another character from Lord of the Rings. And then over there, we're going to have Elijah Wood and Sean Astin. But I don't know what time they're coming out. And here's Wally. Look, he even has a little cockroach on him. How cute. Oops. Sorry. Oh! So adorable. Oh my god. That's so cool. Oh, and that's the guy who's controlling him right there. That's awesome. Ta-da! Okay, so what's so great about this place is everyone is so nice. And so yeah, and now just got a little starstruck from seeing Wally. So now I'm near the Star Wars kind of section. I don't understand it, but that's the great part about these Comic-Cons. Can't tell if this is like a walkthrough or not, but we're gonna, oh my gosh, hold on. Look at this. Yeah, they have, I think this is like little sections of photo ops. So this is supposed to replicate, if you've seen The Mandalorian, like, I think this is the welding area where they make their shields. Now they got a Screen Anchors booth. This is like one of those fright mazes here in Colorado. See, Northern Colorado's haunted attraction. So I'm looking for a shirt for Dan, and because he likes The Simpsons, I may get him that Inchy and Scratchy shirt, but still deciding. I'm going to walk around first before I decide, but they're only $25 each. These are kind of cool. I really like the episode 3, and then the Mordor one's kind of cool. So guys, when you go to these things, always keep an eye out for the free stuff. So like State Farm was here giving out free hats and bags that they would put patches on, which is actually really cool. So I got my free hat for a baseball game. Whole Lego build exhibit. How cute this is. Each have their own little section. Bigger ones over there, so I'll make my way. Okay, I will let them know what we find that in. Marvel. That's a lot. Wow, look at that. The Hulk. Spider-Man, right? Yeah. And then Doctor Strange. Spider-Man. Wanda. Here, we got Spider. Oh, all the Spider-Verse Spider-Mans. Sandman. That's really neat. And there's the recorder. Getting mad like always. Bob's Burgers. Keep going. This is Duolingo. Mario.
Where he did a giant Godzilla.
This is what is that? Five Nights at Freddy's or something? Oh, we got some cool stuff. Okay, hold on. It's really crowded over here, so we're gonna move over here. We got Bat Cave over there. Down. And Alfred's right there. Who's ready to serve them? Robin. And then there's all his bat suits. Huge. This one's the coolest. Star Trek. It's neat. So not only you're seeing really cool Ghostbuster stuff here, but they actually were doing a charity where if you donated some money, they would give the children at the hospitals Ghostbuster outfits. It's an organization that helps ease the anxieties for these children who are being hospitalized. So Really great foundation. Thought this was really cool. So this is so cool. There's the little packs. I love it. And there's the portrait from the movie. That's really neat. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. Holographic. So neat. How cool is that? Ooh! So the community zones seem to be my favorite thing just because that's the area where you see like Star Wars, Ghostbusters, a lot of movie prop stuff. I am weaving in and out of kind of the artists area, and you can't really film too much of that because some people, which I understand, they're trying to protect, here, I'm going to walk over here, they're trying to protect their art, but I'm going to keep going around and around, and then hopefully we'll find like a really cool t-shirt for Dan. Real armor and clothing for the medieval fans. These are super pretty. So, yeah, pretty gruesome, but you can see why. I like the crossover though, look at those. Did a little secret alien crossover. Only a true nerd will know that is not from Jurassic Park. We got some raptors underneath. Oh wow. And we got the candy. This is so funny. Dino DNA.
Should we take a picture with the big guys?
Missing pet. There's Raptor. When I see these raptors, they remind me of Arthur. I don't know why. Probably just the way they're shaped. It reminds me of Earthy. It's really cool. Oh yeah, it's one of those raptor puppets. Those are neat. Those are like what you see at Universal Studios. Got some photo ops here. Digital copy free. So it's really cool. You get some like free stuff here. I almost wonder if I should do that. So it looks like we got the animators of Scooby-Doo right here. See? That's the animator of Scooby-Doo. Looks like we got the producer and the director of Captain Planet and X-Men. He's right there. And we got the Mystery Machine. That's really cool. Oh, that's so... Gotta get on the other side. Got a bunch of Scooby merch. They got a photo op, I think, where you can take pictures inside the machine. That's really cool. This is cute. The spooky bunch. Like that. You got the Batmobile kind of version. This is where they call Artist Alley. So this is where you see all the hand-drawn stuff, prints, you see like handmade things. And this is the area that you have to kind of be careful filming just because they don't want their art copied. The Goosebumps artist. I even think they have, they have the Simpsons artist over here. There's lots of cool things. Director and animator of The Simpsons. Nuts. Look at you. Broke it even hair on him. Stitch! Wario. And some wizards. This is where cosplay people really like to hang out. What's your fandom? My fandom. So let's take a look. Oh, that one's cool. So what brings people here? I think I'm gonna write mine. I think I'm gonna put Batman on mine. Ooh, or Spider-Man. I do a good Spider-Man. So here's mine. All right, guys, so I am back from the event. I wanted to pop in to close out my vlog, of course, and to give like a little bit of opinion of what I thought. So was it worth going? Yeah, I would say it was. I had a great time. Everyone was super friendly. I think because we're all just like a bunch of nerds just wanting to have a good time, and we're all interested in the same thing. So no one's in a bad mood there. But yeah, great celebrity turnout. Really impressed actually with the lineup, because in the past they've tried to have, I think, a pretty good lineup, but sometimes celebrities have a tendency to drop out a couple days before the event, which I personally think that's kind of messed up. But this time no one dropped out. They had the whole Lord of the Rings cast, Scream cast, The Boys cast, and a couple other celebrities. And then for people who are really into anime, they had a lot of anime voice actors. So really cool turnout. I personally didn't meet any celebrities because I didn't want to wait in those long lines. The lines are always super long, especially for those big name actors. Like they had Elijah Wood, Orlando Bloom. They also had Sean Astin. I would have liked to meet him, because having a signed Goonies poster by him would be kind of cool, but I just couldn't do it. I couldn't stand in that line. I was already feeling overwhelmed with how many people were there and kind of having a minor panic attack a little bit. So yeah, I just didn't want to stand in the line. But they also had a lot of artist vendors, which was really cool. A lot of photo ops. I was trying to find Dan a t-shirt. Didn't have much luck. I was specifically looking for a Terminator t-shirt because he loves Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I couldn't find one. I even talked to one of the vendors being like, I have found no Terminator stuff. And he was like, yeah, we have a lot of people asking about it, but we don't have any. And so to all you vendors out there who make t-shirts and all that kind of stuff, you need to have Terminator stuff. Like, come on. You have Alien, Predator, all those things. I even saw Kurt Russell, what's that movie called? Oh, what's that cool? My dad knows what this is called. It's where he has an eye patch. What is that movie? Escape from New York. I am so sorry. It was at the tip of my tongue. I couldn't get it out, and it was really bothering me. So I had to take a pause for that. But yeah, they even had shirts for that, but not Terminator or Terminator 2. Like, what? So hopefully they listen to the people who want those things, and maybe it will be there next year. But anyways, it was a great time. I had a blast. I would definitely suggest, if you're ever in the Denver area and this event is happening, definitely go. Also, if you're ever in LA and they have a Comic-Con happening, or San Diego, try to go. They're just really fun. I always have a great time, and there's just so much to look at, and they usually have people from all different decades of pop culture. Like, I think one of the Comic-Cons I went to, I met some of the cast members from the original Star Trek. So it's just really cool, really fun, and it gives you the chance to, meet the people who are a part of the shows and movies that you watched from when you were a child up to when you're an adult, and to kind of have the chance to show them some love and appreciation. So, and then of course, to support artists. I'm always big on supporting artists. So that's usually why I like to go to these events, is I'm a big art collector, and I love supporting these people. And it gives me the chance to kind of get re-inspired, right? Like, I love looking at art, and then it kind of inspires me to go back to my sketchbook or just do something creative. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys next time. Like I said, my vlog is a bunch of randomness because, hey, it's my vlog. This is who I am. During the day, I'm probably just a normal girl, and then on the weekends, sometimes I do some nerdy stuff. So, it is what it is. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe. Bye.